Hello! Welcome to Game of Play's Super Mario Star Road. The first mod of Super Mario 64 I would recommend wholeheartedly, just for anyone who has not played a mod of Mario 64 before, but has completed the game 100%. Yoshi's here at the beginning this time, so let's talk to the Yoshi. But the story in Mario mods is kind of not really something I look into too deeply. So if there's some toads or signs I missed, I'm sorry in advance. But there's definitely some things in this game that will not be seen, even though they're kind of like little extra Easter eggs. But yeah, so if you have no idea how this game's going to work, just watch the Mario 64 playthrough. Thanks to Skilux, thanks to these people who knows what they're doing, because this mod was made back in 2011, if I recall correctly. Its final version, whatever it is, works fine now. But, you know, back then when I started doing stuff like this, it was much harder for me, and I relied too much on saving, if you know what I mean. Toad wants to tell us about his pasta power. Yeah. It turns out, though, I like Mario 64 mods the most out of all mods. Maybe not more than first-person shooter mods, but, you know, the bright and colorful level exploration, its many iterations, should keep you coming back for more. I think the downside is that it can get on the hard side, but I've waited and decided, you know, I can figure out what's doable, what isn't on my time. Which is why you only get the videos of stuff that's doable. So for right now, we're just going to go into this first secret area, which is barely secret, it's just a pipe off the beaten path. It's playing some Wind Waker music, and there's also, like, teleporters are obvious, practically, at least the ones you need to use. What else? There's a Koopa race, and there's red coins. Be careful about this Koopa race. I got lucky on this take, but based on how the rubber band AI works, the Koopa could, like, just get stuck and you be soft locked. So that's why I do this part of the game first, in case that happens. And now we have become the Double Dash. I kept thinking to myself that the frame rate was incorrect, but no, this is about right. Even the top and bottom black bars are correct. Even though at your own spare time you'd probably take them off. No lagging issues from all those custom assets climbing up the mountain. That goes freaking nowhere. This mountain kind of reminds me of the tall mountain part. Except this Chucky is up here instead. He must die. Die. Chucky don't give a fuck, yeah, that's right. Oh no, swearing in the first 5 minutes, you're banished to the Shadow Realm, Mario. Ah! Rated him for Mario. Star right off the flag. There we go. A lot of these videos are going to be short. There's going to be some long ones, but that is the rub, where it's mainly going to be 3 core stars per video, with exceptions, based on how the game is laid out and how hard some of the stuff can be. I used my judgment, and I think it worked out pretty good. Which means there's going to be 5 more videos than the original game. But that's because this game is a total of 130 stars, which has something to do with how long this is going to take. Not too much longer, but still. You know, it's not going to be like Easy City USA all the time. It took me a while to master how to get that red coin, by the way. I really have to study what all the moves are with, like, in terms of long jumping and triple jumping. More importantly, when you wall kick right under a ledge and then back up and then you do a ledge grab. That maneuver is more important than you know. So, like, a lot of this is less where can Mario find stuff and more what is the calculus of Mario that I have to perform in order to make things happen that I can do, like, I can just do on command. Basically something I can try to do that I know I can do. that'll work for you also, if you know what you're doing.
It's a calculated Mario risk. Also, I try to get plenty of lives because, well, I just don't feel like dying.
That's all. I just mean, I should point out, since I haven't ever lost all my lives in this run through, there's a special bonus area, which is basically the underworld if you die, and then you just jump back to the realm of the living and start the game over, which is interesting. I kind of like that.
Not every game's gonna do that, of course.
Speaking of the beginning of the game, the ending of the game is really not like an ending cutscene either. Not every mod of Mario 64 is gonna have an ending, or like proper ending, so, you know. Just stick with the journey, not the destination. I guess the destination is just be getting all the stars, really. That and, you know, red switch, blue switch, green switch, and killing 3 Bowsers. That's what counts. Everything else
is totally optional.
Well, for me. Obviously, getting all the stars might be optional. But in order to get to the 3rd Bowser normally, you're going to need 85 stars as opposed to 70. In case you're just going down the any percent route, I guess. Although I imagine if you're doing any percent, you could probably figure out some 0-star crap anyway, so I don't know what you're up to.
It's nothing good.
I do notice in a lot of these levels, including this bonus place, there sure is a lot of water in this mod, which is great for me because I can recover easily and not have to worry about it. Of course, some mods wisen up to that and make it so that you cannot retain your health just because you're in the water. But while it's here, I'm going to take advantage of it, like you would not believe. Whoop! Well, maybe that would have worked.
In another country, in another timeline universe.
It's like, we're gonna have to play Mario 64, but
First, I have to talk about parallel Mario 64s. The other Mario 64s that didn't quite make it to the cartridge.
the cartridge of dreams. Take this. Yeah, you know what? I do get some Tall Mountain vibes. Just less dying and falling. I don't even know if you can fall off the edge here. I think it's just water. It's not like how it would work in like Tiny Huge Island. At least the tiny part where you're huge. So I don't remember if you can fall off the stage if you're tiny in the huge part. You think I'm stuck down here? Fools! I can just go up like this.
Behold my many maneuvers of the Mario.
Cool. Now I can, like, get into level 1. Because of how I'm doing this, which is just like 3 stars at a time, if at some point it's required I get like one of the caps, then I have to go do that cap first.
Them's the rules. I didn't make them.
This will be very fun in another mod, which I plan to do at some point, which will cause like one level to go before the other one out of order, based on star requirements, which I find funny. So, you know, if it's not all in the order you expect, just let you know it's just my order. I get all the things for you. Replay values, you do the things your way, I do them the way of mine. And the secret is, I could try to get the 50 coins, because I want to give the coins some value, you know? Ugh, you know.
Sure is quiet in here. Look at all those Bowser's Goombas. I'll take care of them.
Okay, in this little courtyard, so we can access all the first 5 levels without ever actually going into the castle. He says not to scratch the painting, but what he doesn't know is that his painting is already a universe unto itself. How is that possible? I don't know. And yes, the course is made, besides the Bomberman 64 music, the course is made, you know, kind of correspond to what the override. So this is obviously the counterpart to Bob-omb Battlefield, except instead of pink Bob-ombs, you now have blue Bob-ombs. So I'll be looking out for blue Bob-ombs throughout the game, 2 open cannons. Sky blue bombs. They're pretty nice. I like it. They're okay. There's a cannon right over there, which I'll be using shortly. That doesn't mean there's a problem. Look, we even have the Chomp. There should be some water bombs, and we're even going to go defeat the Bomb King first. It's tradition in Mario 64 mods to make the first star just kill the Bomb King. And we haven't really steered away from that tradition. I'm like, you know what? That's fine. It's kind of like the Wispy Wiz. You just fight him first.
Here's my warm-up boss. Every boss starts with me. Jump into my cannon, Mario. We're gonna go in. There's gonna be water inside it. How do you feel about the island life, Mario? Mario?
So because I feel like this painting is a universe unto itself, even though it was just made, that might explain the huge gap of blue. No, rocks don't look suspicious. Maybe the Rock Man. So yeah, someone just modded the yellow block to not be visible. You could probably jump on it if you felt like it, but I have no reason to. Get the coins, house perspective. There's sure a lot of empty ocean over there.
Just wait until we get to levels where we fall our asses off. Oh. Those are the best.
Because it's never about the enemies, it's about me surviving.
Are you following me or what? Well, you better prepare yourself for a battle if you think you're going to go taking my power star again, because I'm not going to go easy on you this time.
Okay. I believe him. Something you note, it takes 4 hits instead of 3. And because this arena is smaller than the top of a mountain, throwing him will not throw him as far, just to make sure he stays in the arena. I do not want to be around to find out if he makes it back up, especially if I manage to throw him in the water. So we're not going to do that.
Also, this is Super Mario Sunshine music. But maybe you didn't know that? Yes, it's natural for Mario game mods to refer to other Mario games. Why not? This time I'll walk away with your power stars.
Yeah, but usually when I fight, you have the same amount you do, normally. So that's a waste of my time. And yours. Yeah.
Oh no, you left Mario DNA in my painting. Get the hell out.
I'm sorry. You should take a break occasionally, otherwise the game will be over before you know it. Who are you, the Nintendo Health Warning?
Oh no, don't play for longer than 2 hours. We wouldn't want you to actually play the products that you bought. Blah.
Top of the sunken ship. No ghosts included. I mean, there'll be ghosts in the level with ghosts in them. That's normal too.
Just use the strength and recovered power star for reasons.
Okay, Bowser's back. He's doing shit with something called the Star Road. Yada yada. Totally not an RPG, Mario RPG story knockoff. The greatest in the heavens. Are you playing a Mario game for the story again? Leave that for the RPGs. Or, you know, their lack of story, even in the RPGs. Since I know this 1-up is there, I'm going to keep getting it. Oddly enough, when you do Star 6, the 1-up does not show up there. I don't know why. If someone could figure it out that for me, that'd be interesting. So I instead try to, like, look through some other rocks in case, but no, it doesn't work. Well, I already opened the cannon, so let's just go up to the star, shall we? And because this isn't the original game, I have not quite memorized the cannon shots thus far, but you know, it's not like I'm gonna die or anything.
At first.
Can you see the fish that follow me? This Mario's not your friend. He's gonna eat you. Delicious Italian fish. Alright, we go top of the ship. I claim it on the Mario King country. Wahoo! This is for you, King Charles. You're freaking old. King Charles Barnett. They would make a better king. They make up for him not being a voice actor in a Mario movie. Wow. Still don't understand. It's like... Yeah, who knows? Who knows what Nintendo's thinking? I guess we'll never know. Alright, grab. Grabbing the Starub. Top of the sunken ship. That's what we do. Da-da-da-da-da. Inside of the mountain. Not as crazy as going on an island in the middle of nowhere, but, you know, it'll have to do. All I have to do is go through that river. But before I go through a river down by the van, I'm gonna get into the 1-up. That's just how we do in the Mario business. We collect the lives, and particularly if this was how I first played it, it would have been like either all at once or just like, well, I would keep saving, coming back and be like, where are all my lives? They don't save. So, if you're wondering why I save in the way I do, I want my lives to have meaning. So I collect them instead of just letting them sit there. Assuming they're easy to get. I'm not going to go for a life that's purposely out of the way that might actually kill me. Like, I'm not going to get a 1-up just so I can die. Not intentionally so. Do-do-do-do-do. Get the coinage with the bomb. Blue coin switch. The bomb goes underwater. What a bitch. Okay. That was the worst rhyme ever. Yeah, I know. There we go. Another star for Mario. Super Stario Twins. Alright. Now, I would go do more of level 1 next, but I'll have to come back. Because, well, I need a Vanish Cap. And we're not there yet. Oh yeah, this is funny. I don't know if I'm doing Chorus 2 next either. Am I doing Chorus 2 next? Well, stay tuned to find out what I do next. Next time.